Now it's time to show you what I am doing for my stash to cash. Hi, this is Dena with Left Lane Finds and welcome back to my channel. I am a part-time reseller. I sell on eBay, Etsy, and Poshmark. I know I said I would never do these type of videos, but I'm going to anyways. Maybe just this once. It's a listing video. It's not going to be very long, but I just wanted to put that out there because I took so many vacations. Oh, there goes my phone in the background. I took so many vacations that I kept putting my stores on vacation mode. And then when I was coming back, I was like kind of decompressing from that vacation only to get geared up for another one, or we had kind of like holidays that kind of backed up into that. So I kept having to put my stores on time away and vacation, and then I just wasn't listing as I should. And what happens is as a reseller, your sales go way down. So I was fine with that because I was kind of all over the place. I didn't have time to list, and I wasn't even home to ship the items out if I did sell something. So that kind of worked out for me, being able to enjoy the summer, seeing how in the past couple summers we weren't able to travel around and enjoy parties and all kinds of things like that. We were kind of making it up for lost time. And so I have since kind of stopped all that. There was a couple of vacations that weren't planned at all, that were kind of last minute, but all done with that now. And so now I am listing items. So I'm just going to show you some of the items I'm listing, why I'm listing them, and where I'm listing them to. It's kind of important to kind of get that algorithms, the algorithms, not for YouTube, but for the platforms that you sell on, to get them back into gear again, that, hey, I am active. I'm not just going to be on permanent vacation all the time. And so there's other ways to stimulate, say, the eBay algorithm. Like if you don't have anything to list or you didn't have time to list, you can go in and make small changes to, items that you have. You can end the item and relist it as sell similar, which I was doing all that just to kind of keep things moving along when I knew I wasn't listing items. I was like maybe listing one item and then, going on vacation, that kind of thing. And other times I did have time in between thinking, okay, after this last vacation, I'm going to start listing like crazy. Well, then other things got scheduled in there and then I couldn't do it then either. So you never know what your future schedule is going to be. You may think you do, but things come up and surprise you, or you get, invites to somewhere, or, all kinds of things. But anyways, let's get into it. I'm going to show you what I listed. I always call this my stash to cash. So let's get into it. Now it's time to show you what I am doing for my stash to cash. That is what I call it when I start listing a lot. I have basically, not been listing very many items, so I thought I got to get back to it. I started off with these sneakers. These are Noosa. It says Flight Foam. I put these up on eBay and Poshmark. I'm not going to go over prices or anything like that with you guys. They're Asics, which is, a brand I love to pick up. Then I listed up these because look how awesome these are. These are Skechers women's sneakers with this, animal print on them. And this is a pair of Merrells. Now, there was all kinds of haul videos. These items that I'm going to be showing you are from across many months. I am digging into new inventory, like I just got these and those, old inventory and really old inventory, and I'm just kind of doing it that way. I thought I got to pick up some random things and start filling up my Etsy shop, which I finally got over 70 items. That was one of my goals for this year, and it is now at 72 items, so I'm very happy about that. I listed this mug. This is the Louisville stoneware mugs. I love picking these up. They usually have really neat designs on them, and I like saving those from the landfill. That's another thing that I like to do with all of this reselling, is that we keep everything very sustainable. Sustainable meaning that somebody bought these, used them, donated them. I'm going to sell them again. That person's going to use them, and maybe they use them for a while and they, you know, give them to one of their kids or somebody else to use for a while before they get completely destroyed and then they have to go to the landfill. It's about giving things extra life. And then this little guy, check him out. Let me show you. So this little guy's up on eBay, and by the time you see this, he will be sold. I put him up on auction. It is a Lefton, made in Japan. Isn't he just adorable? Well, I put him up on auction, started him off at 99 cents. And he's got multiple bids. In fact, he started getting bids like the first hour he was up. So we'll see where he ends up, and I will be putting him on a solds video, so stay tuned for that. I always tell you guys, you know, how much I paid and which platform it sold on and how much I sold it for. And then I put these up. Now, these are the Spice of Life. These are the spatulas. I got these at a 50% off sale in Goodwill, and those are listed now. So if anything's vintage like this, it's cross-posted from eBay to Etsy. If it's something like this, then it's eBay to Poshmark. So the shoes are all up on Poshmark, and the rest of the items are vintage. And that's how I was able to finally push my Etsy store up over the 70 item mark. And then I have this, which is, let me show you. It's a vintage McCoy, made in the USA. I had one of these once before, and this particular pattern comes in multiple colors. The one I had before was not this basket weave. It was brown, and it almost looked like the way they would lay down clay, and like and it was like almost in like rings. And I was surprised that I got like, I don't know, $12 to $15 for it, for this little mini. These are little mini ones. I think it's only 4 inches high. But this particular one in this basket weave comes in different colors and different sizes. So this is the mini one. This is the 4-inch one, and then it comes into the 5-inch, and I think there might even be a bigger one. And I thought that was kind of interesting. Of course, the tray is attached to the bottom. And then this little guy over here, I just got him recently. I picked it up because it's spode. Now, this is a more modern one because it's, you know, it's, I don't know if the camera's focusing or not, but it says made in China on it. I had one of these once before, and it was way more vintage, and that one went for $22. I'm not expecting to get anywhere near that for this one. I'm thinking more of that $12 to $15 range for this one. We'll get into it. So that is where I am so far. Oh, no, take that back. I also listed up a couple pairs of the Lily Pulitzer. I just got these recently, and you're probably thinking, but it's the end of September, beginning of October. Well, it may be for the, you know, northern states. It starts to get cold, but lots of people in the wintertime take vacations to warm, sunny destinations, and they need their bright summer beach clothes, summer clothes. And not only that, some of the southern states are warm all year round. Now, maybe not in Florida right now because they just got hit by a hurricane. Well, and that's unfortunate, but I'm sure they'll be back to their hot, you know, weather again, and people will be back to taking their vacations once we're past all of this bad weather. I hope everybody down there is safe and that their property made it through the storm. I just measured this because I started thinking about it. When I said 4 inches, I'm like, this looks really smaller than that. This is the really small one. It is actually 3 inches high. Then there's a 4-inch, and then there's a 5-inch. So that's the different sizes that this comes in. And like I said, it comes in different colors. I would love to find more of these. I just think they're so interesting. I am continuing my theme of listing Christmas items, like this Lennox candle set with the holly berries on it. in the box, which is great. This hand-painted jug with this winter scene on it. Just think that is so cool. That is so neat. People are just so talented. Oh yeah, and it's signed. It just says AB at the bottom. And I listed those both up on eBay, but I didn't cross-post them to anything because they really don't fit into other categories of Poshmark or Etsy. And then right here I have a baseball cap, which I just love. This floral design. It's so pretty. I put this up on eBay and Poshmark. I am also adding these more summery items to my closets and to eBay, just because people do go on vacation and they look for this kind of item. And or let's say they went to San Diego, didn't buy the hat, and then they thought, let me see if they have it on eBay or Poshmark. It'll be there waiting for them to purchase. Then I loaded up these Guess sneakers. They look like a sneaker, but they're more like a casual like shoe. And I put that on eBay and Poshmark, and then I ended up doing all of the rest of my shorts that I got from the Lily Pulitzer. I have a haul video on that where I talk about those and how much I paid for them, how much I think I can get for them on either eBay or Poshmark. We'll see where they sell. Thank you for watching. Please put any comments or questions down below. I love reading your comments. Also, please subscribe to my channel, Left Lane Finds. And if you haven't checked out my second channel, please check that out. That is a completely different channel. It's not about reselling at all. It's all about my travels. It's about, gardening and our Jack Russell Terrier or any other puppy dogs or animals that I come across. It's just all kinds of adventures. It's called Start with Coffee Adventures. So please check that channel out. There'll be a link down below for that channel. And please subscribe to both channels. And I will catch you guys later.